study,
and play come together on a Windows 11 PC.
And for a limited time, college students get
The best of both worlds.
Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
You're relaxing on a beach for a family vacation. The group chat is blowing up. Hey, who has those ice cream pics? Can someone send me the water park photos? Vibe dead. By day 3, half the memories are trapped on your cousin's phone. The other half, gone. I'm Kim Commander for CoverOn, previously NordProtect. Same trusted protection, now with an even stronger focus on today's identity theft scams. Get 66% off at coveron.com/Kim. Okay, fix this ASAP. Make a shared album. iPhone family, turn on iCloud Shared Photo Library. In settings, tap your name, iCloud and Photos, add the crew. Every photo goes into that album automatically. Now, a mix of Apple and Android, Google Photos is your best friend. In the app, tap the plus sign and create shared album. Use AI to automatically include any photo taken within your trip date range and location. You sip your margarita, your phone does the hard work. No more nagging, no more lost memories. Just a picture-perfect ending. Get my newsletter at getkim.com. All right, coming up, Jan in Milwaukee has thousands of digital family photos and wants to secure their legacy for their great-grandchildren. But will our current files and DVDs even be readable a century from now? I'm breaking down the smartest ways to preserve your precious family photos forever. We'll be right back. Here's something they don't teach you in school. Until the 90s, the U.S. government classified encryption as munition. Literally, it was on the same restricted list as firearms and explosives. They weren't wrong. Encryption is a weapon. It's just one that protects you instead of targeting other people. Every time you go online without a VPN, you're leaving your digital front door wide open. That's why I use ExpressVPN. One-click encrypts your connection. No one, not even your internet provider, can see what you're doing. It's fast, secure, and so easy to use. Traveling, streaming, working remotely, it doesn't matter where you are. Use ExpressVPN on everything. Phones, laptops, tablets. Up to 14 devices on one subscription. That covers the entire family. Your privacy is worth defending. Start with the same tool I use. Get up to 4 extra months at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. expressvpn.com/Kim.
Whatever your thing, it could be anything. Canva helps you make that thing a thing. Canva is a simple online tool thing. It's a way to design with our magic AI tool things. You can social media your thing, generate images or videos of your thing, make decks or presentations to show your thing. Whatever needs to be done for your thing, Canva can make it an even better and bigger thing. Canva, the thing that makes anything a thing.
Jan in Milwaukee, glad to have you with us. What's going on?
Thanks a lot for taking my question. I read your daily newsletter every day, and I read every word in it, and I enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you. That's so nice of you to say, Jan. You know, it's a lot of work putting that out every day, and it's nice to get an attaboy every once in a while.
Yeah, I have several thousand photographs and several hundred documents that relate to my family's history, photos of grandparents and family events and so on, plus deeds and census records and more. I would like to do what I can to make sure these things are available to my grandchildren and to their grandchildren in the future, say maybe 100 years from now. Now, I have all these things in digital form stored as PDFs and JPEGs, and mostly stored on DVDs.
Okay.
So my questions for you are, will PDFs and JPEGs be readable in the year 2124? And how about DVDs? Will they be readable in 2124? And if not, how should I store everything?
Boy, you know, these are really great questions, right? I mean, you know, you sound like you've been around long enough. So you remember the zip drive, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. 8 tracks, cassette tapes, you know.
Yep. And they're all gone.
Reel to reel. Okay. You know, it's hard to predict where the data is going to be, say, 100 years from now, and how that data will be able to be read. You know, I always think back to, what do we still have today that's 100 years old? What is that, Jan?
paper.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep.
Archival ink on archival paper. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't save it in some type of archival format. I mean, like for example, there are what's called M discs. And these are a special type of Blu-ray disc that's designed to last up to 1,000 years. Okay. You also have modern tape storage, LTO tapes, that are made for archiving data. And of course, you have solid state drives. You put everything up in the cloud. And of course, we have multiple formats. But it's really hard to say what's going to be available 100 years from now. Now, I will tell you that 100 years from now, and obviously you and I are not going to be around, is that everything's going to be stored in some type of digital format in that version of the cloud, whatever that cloud is at that particular time. And so what many people think is like, okay, well, I'm going to put an M disk with a make sure that I always have a blue disk reader that will be able to read that disk and move forward. But it still goes back to paper, right?
Yeah, I have all the paper and I plan to keep it, but I'm also looking to supplement that with a digital record.
For sure. Again, if you want to store the photos in both JPEGs and TIFF formats, PDFs are good. You can use a combination of solid state drives, cloud storage. You always want to keep data in 3 different places. So paper may not be the only source for this particular data, but multiple copies, different locations, and you can again look at this M disk. They're not expensive. They're only like I don't know, probably $15 for 100 gigs. And then there's a Pioneer burner that you're going to need, and that's about $200 or give or take. So just think about this as multiple formats, as you mentioned. Like you already have the paper. Then look at this M disk, because I think that might be something that you might want to look at, because a lot of people are now thinking about this. Because we used to have data, like I said, like on zip drives. Gosh, you remember those, right? Floppy disks. Oh gosh, they weren't really floppy. Well, then you had the 3.5-inch disc, the 5 1/4 disc, and solid state drives, hard drives. I mean, it just goes on and on. And then don't forget, you also have your videos to contend with, which is, they take up a lot of space. But so if you're looking for the future, look at these M discs. These are archival discs that supposedly they last up to 1,000 years. Do we know if that's the case? Not yet. But if you're storing any archival data on these M discs, make sure that you just put aside too with it is one of these burners and readers, because who knows what's going to be available 1,000 years from now. And I'm sure there's going to be some transitional plans, as say every 10 years, every 5-10 years, is maybe leave instructions that this is not an end all. Why don't you go ahead and see what the format is available now, and make sure that you pay it forward for the next generation. Jan, thank you for your call today. Hey, if you want more tips like this, or just want to stay ahead of the tech curve, join nearly 1 million smart readers who get my newsletter every single day. It's called The Current, and you can sign up now for free over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com. You can also catch the full version of the Kim Komando Show over on our YouTube channel. Just search for Komando with a K and hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. You can also hear us on over 450 radio stations across the country, or stream it anywhere you listen to podcasts. And hey, your feedback matters. Let me know what you think about these podcasts. There's a special address, podcast@komando.com. That's podcast with an S, podcast@komando.com. Hey, let me know. I want to hear from you.